Pokemon Legends Arceus is a breath of fresh air for longtime fans and players of the series, but not as fresh as one might want. Spoilers ahead. Hisui, a region still ruled by nature and inhabited by small tribes of humans that protect the noble Pokemon that have been blessed with power to defend the areas in which they call home. Your hub is Jubilife Village, run by the Galactic Expedition team. You can buy, sell, and craft items, teach your Pokemon new moves, grow and harvest plants to use in crafting, trade Pokemon with other players, store and withdraw Pokemon from the pasture, and accept side quests in addition to other activities. As part of the Galactic Expedition team, your mission is to catalog all of the Pokemon that inhabit Hisui and solve the mystery of the distressed nobles and unusual time-space distortions forming across the region. Upon entering the Obsidian Fieldlands, the first open area of Legends, you are greeted to a small base camp in which you can heal your Pokemon, craft and buy items, store and withdraw stored items, and turn in Pokedex progress for currency and points to increase your rank to unlock new items and other areas. The grassy path directly outside the base camp is a player's first experience to the open world and roaming Pokemon the fanbase has been clamoring for. But after passing through and gaining a broader look at the Fieldlands, the luster begins turning into tarnish. The landscape has a very strict limit to draw distance. Ground details and trees literally stop existing, and the empty plains blend together, reminding one of the endless flat geometry you might find by boundary breaking. I find myself getting lost in these empty lands even after multiple hours of exploring, with few landmarks and a single map marker to guide me. Being able to run and gun capturing Pokemon is a pretty fantastic feeling. Freely throwing a barrage of Pokeballs and catching a bunch of Pokemon without letting go of the left stick never gets tiring, and successfully trapping a powerful Pokemon with a backstrike's catch bonus feels like an achievement. The three varieties of Pokeballs available to players look like a substandard set at a glance, but rather perfectly fills any need you might have. The standard Pokeball family are your reliable workhorse capture devices. The Heavy Ball family is if you want to sneak up, close the gap, and have your "here we have a blink in its natural habitat" moment. And the Featherball family is if you're having trouble being seen by more aggressive or skittish Pokemon. I've used all of them a fair bit, and I can't really find a reason to need any other types. Transitioning into battles directly without the loading screen is refreshing. Battles are snappy, and the agile and strong styles make for a fun challenge as your opponents can use them too. Trainer, Noble, and Alpha Pokemon are extremely dangerous foes that can nab a free knockout or two, even wipe your whole team with the wrong composition. Learned moves can be swapped out while outside of battle for free, including moves learned from the Move Tutor, though Move Tutor moves are on a per Pokemon basis. If you're struggling because your moves are too weak or you have a gap in type coverage, you won't be taking big hits to your wallet. I should also mention multi-battles. These can occur with wild and trainer encounters in which you face off against two or more opponents at the same time. Turn order importance increases dramatically, as you often have to absorb two or more attacks in a row. Being able to hold the top spot in the move order and careful use of agile and strong moves to manage your position is critical to exiting a battle intact. While the story is a fair step up from other mainline games, the bar wasn't exactly high to start. It's nothing groundbreaking, just a standard save the world bit, but it isn't making me want to run headfirst into an Alpha Snorlax. I'm able to follow the main story beats without needing to reference the missions tab in the map, even with my text speed set to fast. Crafting materials are plentiful and are either gathered using the press of an A button when prompted, or throwing a Pokemon at an object to attack. All of your Pokemon are capable of attacking every single one of these item spawns, so there is no need to tailor your team for material runs. You don't even need to throw a Pokemon directly at an object. A Pokemon landing nearby is smart enough to identify the task you want it to complete. Crafting can be completed at crafting stations at Base Camp or Jubilife Village, or with the crafting kit key item for when you run out of Pokeballs or potions and trekking back from a camp would be inconvenient. It's simple and fast. Choose what you want to make, how many, and confirm. You can't jump, climb, swim, or sustain a run. The camera often feels claustrophobic and can't be zoomed out like in Sword and Shield. While mounted, the camera rotates as you turn, but it's stiff, clunky, and never sitting in a beneficial position. Attempting to shift the angle temporarily relieves this, but becomes awkward and uncomfortable to do so while dashing. The music is as usual, pretty good. though you'll probably not notice it. Most of what I found myself listening to is wind, footsteps, and Pokemon cries. Speaking of which, the cries of nearby Pokemon as you pass by give some life to a world that could always use a little more. Doof will be chirping, Geodude will growl angrily as you pass by, and you'll definitely notice when you're a little too close to an Alpha Kricketune. I already touched on draw distance and sameness at the beginning of this review, so I'm not going to address them again. The Pokemon look good, the attacks aren't stiff and have some weight behind them, and they both fit in pretty well with the world. The trees move with the wind, as do most major ground details, but overall, the world feels a bit empty and undefined. Trying to sum up my feelings for this category is difficult. The geography and related features are rough. Going from making a game with an open area and gentle slopes to making a game completely around open areas and mountains probably requires different design philosophies. This could be a transitional phase where some steps had to be taken back because of a learning curve, and I can accept that. I can't wait to see improvement, which is why I'm willing to overlook these problems. We just don't know where the video games are headed as of right now. Pokemon Legends Arceus is the kick Pokemon really needs right now, a completely overhauled battle system outside of battle capturing, and being able to run through herds of Pokemon without having to worry about triggering a battle transition. The game's weaknesses largely seem to spur from the many growing pains in the transition from open area to open world. Comparisons to Breath of the Wild and Monster Hunter naturally raise concerns about the development of Legends, but limited knowledge of game development among the greater community leads only to speculation and false truths. Two factors that are notorious for ravaging expectations. Overall, despite its obvious flaws, Pokemon Legends Arceus is possibly the best main entry title into the series in the last decade, and I look forward to seeing how future entries hopefully continue to improve. 7 out of 10. Don't use 6-Bidoof, it sucks.